Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Elon Musk becoming the biggest loser of wealth ever. Reporting has come out that suggests he's lost a couple $100 billion, and that it has crossed the point and he has now lost more wealth than any other person. Now, that in and of itself, it is what it is. That alone, the only real commentary there is somebody can lose a couple $100 billion and still be one of the richest people on the planet. That might indicate a systemic-wide failure, but this news has prompted a couple of people to ask a question, and that's, is this the effect of go fast, no cash? Because since he bought Twitter, there has been the perception that he is openly aligning with the far right. So is this go fast, no cash? Yes, but also no. It's not entirely that. In fact, I don't even know that that's the majority of it yet. So part of it, a big part, maybe the majority, I didn't actually do the numbers, but I would guess that this is most of it, has to do with the fact that he is a genius. Just not the kind that people think. Musk is a marketing genius. He really is. It doesn't matter if you don't like him. He's really good at that. This led to Tesla being valued at like around $1 trillion. There was a point in time where Tesla was valued at more than all the other big car makers combined. At some point, people started to question whether or not that valuation was the right amount, whether or not the company itself really was worth that much. And when they started to question that, the stock started to decline. This happened before the Twitter buy. So it started going down prior. And that's just a normal correction. Then you have what happened with Twitter. He bought Twitter. In the process of this, he winds up selling a bunch of Tesla stock, which didn't help its stock price, which further deflated the value and his wealth. When he did that, when he bought Twitter and started to push conspiracy theories, and very much the perception is he's aligning with the right wing, he alienated people. But most importantly, he alienated his people. The people who care about space travel and the environment and electric cars, they're not the far right. They're generally left-wing people. And this is the demographic that has become alienated. I'm not going to stand here and say, I was going to buy a Tesla, but now I never will, because I was never going to buy a Tesla. When the time comes for my next vehicle, it'll probably be an electric Jeep. But I do have a story related to that, and it's anecdotal, but it's worth mentioning. I know somebody who owns a Tesla, and I watch them give static to somebody who uses Starlink, another product. And their logic was that, it would be really hard for me to trade in my car right now, but you can stop Starlink at any time. So not just has Musk's actions in relationship to Twitter alienated potential customers, there are current customers that they're losing. Part of it is, go fast, no cash. But a lot of this deals with the fact that he is so good at marketing, generally speaking, and the company didn't keep up with the marketing. The marketing drove the stock prices, the buzz, everything that Musk did, that whole real life Tony Stark thing. It drove the value of Tesla up, and the company didn't keep up with that valuation. And that's why the stock is currently doing what it's doing. And it is definitely being helped along by alienating a lot of their customers. So, is this go fast, no cash? Yes, but also no. And I would guess if I sat down and did the numbers, the majority of what was lost is really more about the valuation of Tesla, not what's happened on Twitter. Don't get me wrong, that didn't help, and it's probably going to continue to hurt for quite some time. But it's at this point, I would say most of it is just the marketing exceeding the performance. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.